Ah! Hello. Friday night. What else would I be doing? But having a bit of an Instagram live. How you doing? Very well by the sounds of it. Right. I've got this in case anyone comes 6 feet in front of me. So, the way I think this works is I talk to my own face, but you ask me questions like, when do you come to Cornwall? Straight away, straight in there. There's a little box, isn't there? There's a little box. I'm still figuring this out. There we go. Someone's straight in. Okay, so for example, this is me learning how to do it. Someone's asked, "What's your favourite colour?" You spell it without the U, but I'll let you off. And I have no answer for that. I don't know. Blue? Who knows? Anyway, that's how it's going to work out. So I'll let you throw some questions at me. In the meantime, I've decided it's important to give the people what they want. And I figure what you're after is a topless photo of me. Here we go. There we go. That's to start us off. Digging in my garage, found that. Looks sweet and innocent, but what you'll notice is there's a bit of a coup going on between. There's my grandma there. There's me. Got my arm in a sling there. And there's my sister. So all looks sweet and innocent. Here's the deal. My grandma and sister were clearly in cahoots here, because while my grandma distracts me with a foot massage, very clever, very clever, my sister nicks my copy of the Beano, and I'm pretty sure they then ran off and read it. However, I'm no mug. I've got my hand very tightly on that packet of 80 style Walker's crisps. There we go. So, questions. Let's have a look. Speak among yourselves while I do this. Can you speak French? Non, mon français c'est très mal. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where are you? First question I can answer. I'm in London. Not at Sutro Baths. Some of you might know Sutro Baths. There's a picture of how it used to look. Doesn't look like that anymore. Okay, let's get rid of that. Who's next? Okay. Favourite song of Queen? Kiss from Italy. Thank you, Italy. Thanks for the kiss. Favourite Queen song? Would be handy if a Queen song came on right now to answer that question for me. It's got to be Bohemian Rhapsody, isn't it? How dull of me. How dull of me. Okay. Next question. Have you ever come to Germany? Will you come soon? Now's not the time for travelling, but next chance I get, I'll be there. All right. Can I say something in German? Oliver Bierhoff. Again, talk amongst yourselves. Okay, let's answer this question, because this is going to come up a lot, I feel. So, I say it's going to come up a lot. It's the same person who's asked it 3 times. Wow, Bray.29, you were keen. Do I still keep in touch with Colin? Here's the answer. Not really, but I do see him when I go and see him in a play. He's a fantastic actor, and if you get the chance to see him on stage, do it. Because even when he's bad, he's still good, and most of the time he's good. So that's when I tend to see him. But when I do see him, I would say we very quickly pick up where we left off. And then let's talk about the other members of the cast. I would say I speak to pretty much everyone. Colin actually has been nominated for, you might know this better than me, but so is Rupert Young. Go Rupert. What's he been nominated for? It's the Olivier's. It's been the Olivier's. Anyway, there you go. That answers that question. Next one. Hi from Kenya. Jesus Christ. Hello, Kenya. That's not a question. That's just Giuliano de Medici and a heart. Thanks, Kiara Zanate. Here's an odd question. Yeah, why not? Should I not? The ones I know are nice. Okay. Best moment on a set. You guys won't be able to relate to this one too much because you haven't seen it yet. But I just shot something called The Liberator. There's a moment in episode 2. Why am I telling you this? You haven't seen it, but when you do see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a moment in episode 2, and with all my troops, I can't say anything. Why am I even talking about it? It hasn't even happened yet. The Liberator, look out for it. I had some brilliant moments on set of that. What a vague answer to that question. I'm so sorry. I was so confident going into it, and then just fell flat on my face. All right. How was the experience recording Medici? I had a wonderful time working on the show, working in Italy, and it was a fantastic experience. I made some friends who I've kept hold of since, and I look back on that time in my life with a real burning, it's not the word I should have used. I look back on that time in my life with a great sense of happiness. How many rubber ducks do you have? I don't have any. I had to borrow that last one. Okay. I would say most of us can draw, right? I mean, even if you've got like just a foot, you still draw. I'm being pedantic. Classic Bradley. All right. Worst costume you've been in just popped up. It was. I mean, it was also a great costume, but the armor was a bit of a pain in the ass. What's your Hogwarts house? I am the captain of the Gryffindor cricket team for the Davy Holmes Cricket Cup. We play Slytherin every year. It's a very hotly contested affair, and I'm pleased to say that Gryffindor currently have a winning record over the years that we've been playing. Wow, there is a lot of questions. I like this one. Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, or Raphael. I don't know if you've ever played Jackbox. There's a game in Jackbox that's called Role Models. You usually end up it usually ends up just offending you in some way, like being abusive. But there's a test, there's a different test with your friends to see what you are, relatively speaking, to whatever the subject matter was. Once it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I got Raphael, because I think I'm... cool but crude. Okay. Here's a good question. How are you spending this time of quarantine? I'm in my house. Been in my house for a while now. By myself. Just, enjoy my own company. Probably should have got a dog. We'll see how long it lasts. This is day 3 or 4. This is my current state of sanity that you're witnessing. 2 weeks time, who knows? Okay. All right. What we got? Did I see the Six Nations? I did see the Six Nations. We're on the verge. If we can just finish off that last game against Italy, then surely we've won. Frustrating. But then Liverpool fans must know what that feels like right now. Okay. Here's a question which I think... here's a question that's relevant to... What's your favourite Tame Impala song? Can you hear this? It's borderline. I don't know if you can hear that. Saw them at Glastonbury, actually. Is that a green screen behind you? No. Borderline. Someone's written it down. There you go. You've answered your own question. Millie Rose Jackson. Wow, big Italian theme here. Okay, on the old name your favourite Italian city. Probably has to be Rome, but you've got some great ones, it has to be said. I just spent a lot of time in Rome and became very familiar with it. Would you like to continue with Damien? I certainly would have. It was a brilliant experience. Again, I'm a lucky boy, me, because I've been able to work with some wonderful people. Barbara Hershey was on that. Omid Abtahi was on that. David Murnane was on that. Megalyn Echi. That's why she's called herself Megalyn E, because no one can pronounce her surname. And they were a great bunch. And I had a fantastic time for the year that we did it. Okay. Greatest fear, technology, using it. Right now I'm petrified because I don't really know what I'm doing, but it seems to be working out okay. Wow, that's a long question. It's disappeared before I could read it. Excellent. I answered this the other day. Heroes. What do you guys do while I'm scrolling through questions? This must be... Let's see if we can do it quicker. Oh, I got told off the other day for doing this quickly. Why did you want to be an actor? Here's the story. So, there is 2 times through my childhood when I got into acting. First one was at school. Just started at a new school. I was about 6 or 7. And all these kids from a class would disappear on a Wednesday afternoon. I'd be like, where are they going? Why am I here in class? What are they doing? They look like they're having a great time. And I found out they were going to drama class. I didn't know what that was. I was like, yeah, of course I want to do drama class. Obviously. Didn't know what was about to happen. And so I signed up for drama class. Turned out, bloody loved it. And yeah, just got stuck in. Moved around a bit. A couple different schools involved. Then when I was a teenager, moved to another school. And there was a girl I kind of liked. She was looking at the sign-up sheet on the notice board at school. And she was like, oh look, sign-up sheet for the school play. You gonna do it? And I was like, I don't know, are you gonna do it? She was like, yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, well, I'm doing it. Yeah, of course I'm doing it. Yeah. Signed up. And then after a couple of weeks, not even a couple of weeks, pretty much first day back, I was like, I bloody love this. Why did it take a girl to get me to sign up for it? I've been stuck in ever since. Bloody love it. Bloody love it. Alright, there you go, there's the story about how I got into acting. Now it's more about... So obviously I got into it for those reasons, but now it's because I love the craft of it. I love finding out about different human beings in different periods of time. I love working with other actors, and I love that energy that you work with. Yeah. How is your bond with your family? Well, when my sister's not trying to steal my copy of the Beano, all good. Yeah, wonderful. Been in touch with my mum recently, make sure she's, not wandering around within 6 feet of people. Yeah, very, very close to the old family. This is, again, talking about yourselves. Favourite Disney movie? It's definitely not the new version of The Lion King. Oh my word. But the original Lion King, or Toy Story, or Hercules, Pocahontas maybe? No. It's got to be... It's a toss-up between the first three. Lion King, original. Let's make that perfectly clear. You got to throw the original Aladdin in there. Yeah, those... I can't choose. Okay. Favourite random fact. Did you know that dolphins sleep with one eye open? Oh, thanks Han.20x. I'm not going to read it out, but it's nice of you. Cheers. I'm sure people are much quicker than this than I am. My word. Okay. Winter or summer? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, fair enough. There'll be some winter fans out there. It's got to be summer. I love the summer. Absolutely love the summer. Well, there's a lot of work involved in this. I didn't think there'd be quite as much scrolling. Do I miss the Merlin cast? Relatively speaking, I feel like I keep in touch. The people I miss from Merlin, is I miss the crew. There was a great atmosphere on the set with the crew, and coming into work every day was great because they're such a fun bunch. So yeah, I certainly miss Elements, and I would like to bump into more members of the crew more often. Favorite English comedy? Does anything compare with The Office? Am I not thinking of something? The Office springs immediately to mind. I don't think that's been topped for me. Will you marry me? I mean, at least buy me dinner first. Best thing about living in LA? The best thing, everybody's very sociable. Sort of like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday, you can go and do something. It's a bit harder in London. Everyone's like, it's cold, it's wet, it's grey. I'll buy you dinner. I'll buy you dinner. I see what you've done there. Very good. Merlin season 5 coming. It's been and gone. Unless you've been frozen in time since 2011. What have we got here? If you've written a really long one, I'm so sorry. It doesn't show all of it to me. Here's one. Favourite comedian? Okay. Kevin Bridges makes me laugh a hell of a lot. Is he my favourite? I mean, he's certainly up there and he springs to mind as soon as I read that question. Coffee junkie. I mean, you know, love a pick-me-up every now and then. Have I ever been to... That's a strange question. Have I ever been to Devon, Exeter? Johnny Morshead. Johnny Morshead. I was born in Exeter, in Devon. Did you know that? Maybe not. Okay. Come stai, bene. Trust me, you don't want to hear this. However, I do get up there when there's karaoke happening. Favourite cartoon when you were a child? I watched a lot of the Ninja Turtles. Do you remember Captain Planet? Do you remember the raccoons? The raccoons, man. That was a good show. Where's the raccoons been? I feel like there's some other absolute classics I'm probably missing out on, but I remember the raccoons being pretty spectacular. Okay. Please do some karaoke now. Oh, I forgot my mic. Oh, sorry. Just say Morshead lad. Moore's Head lad? I mean, I don't know how to say that. That's the problem. Okay. You are good at playing football? Question mark. Okay. I keep saying okay as if that's going to fill the void of space where I'm not saying anything. You're just having to look at my face. Oh, which role was your dream role? Where did I see that? I've been lucky. I've had some belters. Felix Sparks in The Liberator, which is coming out. King Arthur was pretty great, and Damien was spectacular as well in terms of the experience I had doing it. But Felix Sparks, I think, is probably going to It's probably topped it. I mean, this is not even a contest. Do I need to answer this one? I suppose I do. You merely adopted the dark. Born in it. Molded by it. Why am I judging whilst people can see me? You can literally see me. Why you don't see my questions? Well, I've seen this one. This wasn't a question, admittedly. I've seen your statement. I'm sorry, there seems to be quite a few. And when I scroll, I'm having to go through a lot of questions that I've potentially already answered. Oh, favourite dog breed? I think I want a bit of a dog squad one day. One of them's going to be a husky. One of them's going to be a border collie. The other two up for debate. Did I like playing twins? Yes, I bloody did like playing twins. That was a lot of fun. Wow, this is a lesson for next time. Maybe just like be a bit more specific with the questions that I am going to answer. Okay. Would you ever come to Dublin? I was there last year. I had a brilliant time, and I encourage people when when we're out of this current climate to visit Dublin. It's very nice. Great group of folk living there. And I'm trailing off because I'm reading more. Did you like Poland? I did like Poland. I spent time in Warsaw. So when I first got to Warsaw, I was like, oh wow, what is that building in the middle of Warsaw? Actually, the story gets a bit political. But I learned a lot about Polish history, which I knew nothing about. And as soon as I learned about Polish history, I had a greater understanding for the country, for the people. And what I found with Polish people is that once they get to know you, they light up the room. So in terms of working in Poland and being there, I had a very good time. This is what the music's for when I go quiet, although it's also distracting me a little bit. Yes, I do. I think the Iliad would probably be my book for Desert Island Discs. It's a big read. This is a lot of me just looking at me, scrolling through stuff. What does the fox say? No idea. Okay. Is there a language you'd like to learn? I should probably touch up my Italian because it's more or less disappeared. My French could really do some work as well. All right. Last couple of questions. You know this song. Congratulations. Do you have any tattoos? No. suspense is killing you, I know. I'm trying to find a good one. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Very much appreciate it. See, I'm a little bit worried to scroll too fast. The other day, I scrolled at what I would say was a normal pace, and Instagram were like, hey, what you doing? I was like, I'm just trying to scroll through these questions. And they were like, well, you're doing it too fast. I was like, well, what speed am I allowed to do it at? This is a conversation that I didn't have, but I had it in my head, and I've had it since. You know, when you have those conversations where you come up with like the perfect answer 5 minutes after you've left the conversation. That's what I had with Instagram. And Instagram wasn't even participating in the conversation. They were just telling me I couldn't scroll anymore. Boo-hoo. Okay. Your favourite actor or actress? Let's go with... I'd really like to work with... I'd really like to work with Gary Oldman. Because he's a bit good. An actress... Olivia Colman's pretty bloody good as well. Bit of an obvious answer when she's won every award going, but I think we all saw it coming. All right, this was harder than I thought it was going to be. Although I thought it was going to be pretty hard, so that says a lot. Man, this is like 95% me scrolling. All right. So good with technology. Not. Matthew Mellu, Leighton Baines, yes or no? Yes, obviously. Lucy Liu, place you haven't but always wanted to visit. That's a good question, Lucy. Be a good trip for the Panda Crew, actually. If we went to... I'd really like to go to Tokyo. Japan in general. Because I've never been, and I imagine it's completely different to anything I have experienced in my life before. There's loads of places I'd like to go to. Hi, Kat. How you doing? I mean, you're excited because you've said hi 3 times. I'm scrolling again. No, stop scrolling. I was terrible at it to start off with. Okay. What's this button do? What is that? It's like 2 faces. Nope, doesn't happen. What? Oh, go live with. Oh, I can pick someone to go live with. Oh, that's dangerous, isn't it? God, someone could come on and just say anything. Melody, where are you? We were up picket line about 9-10 time. No one will get that joke. What's your best memory of drama school? My best memory of drama school. I don't know if it's... I can't tell the picket line story. Melody, can I tell the picket line story? I won't tell the picket line story. It's my favourite ever story. But I can't tell it. Favourite memory of drama school. Went to Drama Centre in London, and unfortunately some crooks down at Central St Martin's have managed to get it closed down, which is a real shame because it was a very unique school, produced some... save it for in person, says Melody. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was a very unique school, and I had 3 fantastic years there. lots of ups and downs, lots of learning about myself. What story could I tell to an audience of potentially younger people? There's not too many, is there? Ruth Amos, you charmer with your silver tongue. Again, I won't read it out because it's flattering of me. Thank you. I'll take it. What's your favourite casting experience? That's a good question. Christam7. What is my favourite casting experience? Dobry den, to this person who just asked me to say something in Polish. Best casting experience. Come on, Bradley. Say an answer. Best casting experience. I'd already been cast as Damien, and crass. The producers like, hey, come in and read with some people for the other roles. I was like, yeah, I'd love to do that. So I come in and do it, and there's got a bunch of people who are playing the various characters, and some of them really good. But then a man called Omid Abtahi walked in the room. It was pretty quiet, it was chill. It's like, all right, mate. It's like, yeah, I'm all right. You all right? Yeah, all good. And then we read the scene, and I was like, wow. I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, yeah, that's the guy. And it was quite a moment for me. It was quite a nice moment experiencing that. Damien was the creepiest show I've ever watched. Good. Yes, Tracy Dawn 117 is the answer to that question. Okay. Sorry, I said one question ago. One more question. Let's pick a good one. You're quite the storyteller. I ramble on a bit, don't I? Okay. Which fictional character would you like to play? Actually, I'll tell you which non-fictional character I'd like to play. Maybe this is a good one to end on. Wouldn't mind playing David Bowie. Turn back, Sarah, before it's too late. There we go. Right, guys. 38 minutes. If you were here for the whole 38 minutes, thank you. I'm sorry I had to sit through that. Now they're closing space. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that provided some sort of light to your Friday night, potentially in isolation. Look after yourselves. This Instagram Live was sponsored by Washing Your Bloody Hands. And, just taking care of yourself. It's been a blast.